Greetings, and welcome to A Year of Movies, a Planet Geek production. For this project, we are using the Ivan Walters reference book of 365 films to watch on the day they happened. Each day, we watch a movie associated with the date we are watching it on. And as it is the 6th of May, we are watching Wall Street from 1987, directed by Oliver Stone and starring Michael Douglas. So at the time when this movie was coming out, it was almost kind of impossible to escape the reality of the production of this movie. Not only are we having the names of Oliver Stone and Michael Douglas coming together, but the pairing of a movie that contains both Charlie and Martin Sheen as well is something that was big on the entertainment programming for quite a while. And to once it's released and all that sort of thing, it actually proved that it was definitely worth the wait. I myself did not see this movie in the theaters, and I don't believe I actually saw this movie until, again, like I keep mentioning, those HBO Canadian channels of either Super Channel or First Choice. I have to eventually figure out which one of those that was in my area, but that was definitely when I did see that movie. And over the years, I maybe have seen it maybe less than a handful of times, so it was kind of interesting getting back to watching this movie once more. And like I just mentioned, not only does this movie star Michael Douglas, but also, like I said, stars Charlie Sheen, Daryl Hannah, Martin Sheen, John C. McGinley, Terrence Stamp, Hal Holbrook, and Sean Young. So at the base of this movie, it is a perfect reflection upon the greed and desire of the 80s. Big business, stockbroker system and all that at the time. Just over-the-top indulgence of luxury and accumulation of wealth for no other reason than to make sure you have a bigger bank account than that guy next to you. We follow Charlie Sheen's character of Bud Fox as he makes his way into the realm of people around the creme de la creme of the stock industry of Gordon Gekko, played wonderfully by Michael Douglas. And he goes through the trials and tribulations, and this is Bud himself doing this, as he starts to make his way up the ladder to get into the good graces of Mr. Gekko, and just the indulgence of luxury and what he actually has to do to try and sustain that. And then eventually he's take a turn. He then turns upon his mentor, trying to save his father's job, who is one of the gentlemen working at the airline of Blue Star that becomes the central focus of the stock trading for a good portion of it. His father, Carl Fox, being portrayed by Martin Sheen. And again, this movie deals with a fantastic collection of actors that Oliver Stone constantly does throughout his productions. This is a very Oliver Stone style looking movie. I mean, this is textbook an Oliver Stone movie to begin with, but the cast is just littered with faces that either at the time are new-ish to the industry, or like Oliver Stone likes to do, he loves to grab those classic actors, like bringing in Hal Holbrook or a Terrence Stamp to finish this off. After 90 plus episodes of dealing with a podcast devoted to the Return of the Living Dead, it was fantastic to see James Karen on the screen again for a different role other than his poor Frank from the Return of the Living Dead. But again, it's the way that this movie is structured so strongly that it is a wonderful window into a interesting time in history. And it's very early in the movie when we find out it is Gordon Gekko's birthday, which just happens to be May 6th, 1985. And that is about 13 minutes into this 2-hour and 6-minute movie. And when it came to the Academy Awards of that particular year, it ended up winning for Best Actor for Michael Douglas. All right, so on that note, we're going to wrap up this particular episode and look off into tomorrow to see what we're going to be seeing for the 7th of May, and that is going to be Immortal Beloved from 1994. So until next time, go see a movie.